this is all an eye-opener to me. You know, so much could happen. You know, you put yourself in the shoes of Marvin Guy, and you know, you'd be like, damn, this could really went this bad for me too, though. What's poppin'? It's KG Go Hard, and I'm back with another video. You already know what y'all about to get, man. Tune in with your boy. It's about to go crazy. We going up every day, and if you ain't like to subscribe, do so now, because it's about to jump. All right, y'all. So I'm going to talk to you about what happened in court, okay? So I approached the courthouse. There were other people there waiting as well. We met, we all put on our shirts, came in. I was getting a little information about the situation from the people that were there. Some of us, this was our first time meeting, but it was all a common situation that brought us together. So, excuse me. Yeah, we had a little discussion going. I learned a lot about the people who's been involved. And then we went into the court. You know, we went into court. We wanted to make sure we was in there before they brought him out. We was in there maybe 5 minutes or so before he actually was brought out. But during that 5 minutes, we were sitting to the side. Yeah, when we came in, there was a 36 chairs to the left of the courtroom. We sat in that first group of 36 chairs. Now, there were other people in the courtroom. When we got there, there was twice as many chairs in the middle. So I'm gonna say if it was 36 to the side, it was twice as many in the middle, and then maybe the opposite side of the courtroom had that same 36. So yeah, we came and we were ushered to the left 36. Now, mind you, there were people sitting in the middle, which was twice as big, and then another set of chairs on the opposite side of the room. And there was chairs open sporadically throughout the bunch, but everybody was ushered to the left. So, you know, me being the newest person involved, for as far as I understand, you know, I wasn't the person to raise a voice or anything. You know, I was just comfortable to have a seat. But it was understood that we were not allowed to sit in the midst of the other people that were there. I don't know how you could determine who's for one and who's for other than this shirt, though. You know, I came in there, I had on this t-shirt. So if I had this white shirt on, would have been told where to sit or where not to sit. You know, I didn't say anything, but there were other people talking about that. Talk about what happened when we first came in, though, how they was ushering as far as like who went on what side, though. Like,
oh my God. Okay, so when we first came in, you know, like, I did want to make a point to make sure that Marvin understand that he got support. I mean, it's been years. He's been incarcerated for 8 years without a trial, you know, and the little trial, the court dates he had was all virtual, even though everybody else's court cases is in person. Marvin is the only court case that they do virtually, and everybody else is in person. So I wanted to make a point. We wanted to make a point. The gun club wanted to make a point. Pure Justice wants to make a point to make sure Marvin know that he have support in his courtroom. So we wanted to sit in a place to better support him so he can see his support. But they made a point to make sure that we almost didn't have no seats. You know, even though the seats was empty and open, they said, y'all can't sit there. Y'all can't sit over there. Y'all got to sit over here. And they actually literally put us in the corner of the courtroom.
Yeah, I seen that. And I counted the seats where we were sitting at. It was 36 seats, though. Twice as many in the middle. And another 36, though. Out that 36, they were still cramming us in there, though. So, yeah.
In the corner of the courtroom. Not only did they put us in the corner of the courtroom, you know, like, if you actually pay attention to it, we were surrounded by law enforcement.
Yeah.
We had 3 in front of us. And then we had 5 right behind us. And they was pretty much just, I felt like they was just over my shoulder and just watching us hard, making sure that, you know, we wasn't up to nothing. And it's like, look, we just want to support Marvin Guy. You know, he's been incarcerated again for 8 years behind something he shouldn't be incarcerated for.
You know, and in the midst of that, Mr. Guy was brought out. You know, court was going on, and you know, the proceeding started. Now, the attorney which he had, which was brought to my knowledge, was the attorney that Mr. Guy had, or maybe the previous multiple attorneys. I'm not quite sure how many were had, but there was reference made to the public defender that he had not being on the case anymore, and that the attorney he has now was obtained through assistance through other people who really believed that he had a fighting chance in his case. So this knowledge came from speaking to the brother.
Been in there over 5
What's
years.
your YouTube?
That's me right there. I'm a barber in Killeen too, though. On the other side, I heard him say you in the area, so KG go hard. That's me for sure.
YouTube.
You know, he was his attorney was did question the brother, and the brother was in turn cross-examined, if that's the right term, by the defense or the prosecutor. To me, it seemed like they were interrogating the brother. You know, they asked him a bunch of questions that really didn't really. This was a bond motion we went to. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't on whether he had been a saint all his life or nothing like that. This was along the lines of, you know, was his bond excessive or not? You know, said his bond be lowered. You know what I'm saying? Does it fit the crime? And I heard in court that from the attorney that capital murder in this area bond is around $500,000.
About $300,000 for each count.
I know he did. I heard him say 500,000 is like the norm for capital murder for one in this area, though.
Yeah. For capital murder, it's about 500,000.
And he got 2 attempt capitals.
Three
attempts.
Three.
You know, attempt capital murder is even shorter than that. From what I understand, I know he has 2 capital murder two attempt capital murder charges and 1 capital murder charge. I'm not exactly sure if that's the right charges, you know, if there's more charges or not, but I was told that the bond was supposed to be a little over $5.5 million. During the court proceeding, it was referenced to the bond being 5.5, 5.5 and some change. Hey, can anybody tell me exactly what happened with the bond today, though? So was this bond originally, was $5 million though, or $5 million?
There was, I guess there was when people were saying how much the bond was, I guess they were thinking it was $1 million per charge. Is what they originally thought it was. And so that was back in 2014. So back in 2014, they thought it was $1 million per incident. And so that per count. So that's what they thought. The $4 million came into play, but what the judge explained to them today was the entire thing was only $1 million, or 1.5. And so based on that, he said he's not going to reduce the bond because he feels it's fair, because it's at 1.5, which is a culmination of all the counts against Brother Marvin. So when you look at it, that's about $150,000 cash that we have to come up with to get Marvin.
So it's 10% of what that charge was.
Exactly.
$1 million to bond out, to where the tone of I think a bail bond's been wanting $400,000 up front. He's even said that, you know, the lawyers to even take the case, you know what I'm saying, was entertaining 1.5 and some change or so to even, you know what I'm saying, and get involved with the case. But there are people who are willing to get involved who said that they, you know what I'm saying, are interested based off what I heard today. But obtaining the funds has been difficult. And some of the things that I know that some of the assistance that has come has been pro bono, from what I heard today in court. So this is all an eye opener to me. You know, so much could happen. You know, you put yourself in the shoes of Marvin Guy, and you know, you'd be like, damn, this could really went this bad for me too, though. Or you can put yourself in the officer who went, you know what I'm saying, the officer who went to work that day and had intentions on coming home, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, it's so many perspectives that, you know what I'm saying, you can see this from, and it's just not a good one for anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't wish this on anyone, and I hope that, you know what I'm saying, this situation works out. But in certain things, you just can't make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? So this is a learning experience for me. It's kind of intriguing. I don't know if it kicked up any intrigue in it. I don't know how it make you feel at all. You know, but I did my part. I went and I learned, and I'm putting it out there for you guys to make the decision on what you want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can look into it yourself and make your own decision. You can educate your kids on some of the things that's going on. Maybe educate yourself. Who knows? But I didn't know what I was gonna get when I walked in there today. You know, it took a lot for me to even get myself to the courthouse. You know, it wasn't like I just woke up and was there. You know, but I'm glad I went. Shout out to Roshan, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure that y'all check him out too, man, and get in tune with his movement. But you know, that's pure justice. You know, we met some good people today, man. You know what I'm saying? And he said November 17th is the next court date, and we're gonna see how that go. But outside of that, man, y'all just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Try to be the best person you can on any level, and man, just try to stay sucker free. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And just keep yourself out of harm's way the best way you know how. For real.